We've recently been asked about how we do our internet in our van. This is our personal way of doing it. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. It all depends on your needs and your budget. Whether it be for social media or whether it just be you want to put the Sky Sports on. Make sure you stay till the end for a few little tidbits of how to speed up your connection. The cheapest and the easiest way is by using mobile phone SIMs and just sharing the data. Unfortunately, with SIM cards, no matter what they say, there is not a network that will cover 100% of the UK. Unfortunately for us, as wild campers, the UK is pretty bad for signal. So if you wild camp and you're in these lovely remote places, don't expect to get good signal.
The other extreme is Elon Musk's Starlink system. This is a satellite system using 5,000 satellites all around the globe. So wherever you are, you will get internet. Download speeds are typically below 100 megabytes per second. Uploads between 10 and 20 typically. So if you're trying to upload YouTube videos or be on TikTok, upload's quite important. It's not going to be the best for you. Cost-wise, it is quite expensive, £85 a month with an initial setup fee of £450. There are deals to be had. At the moment, the setup is half price, but nobody knows when that's going to end. You can trial the system for a month, which we might do when we're in Scotland in the Highlands later in the year. We'll let you know how it goes on.
So how do we do it on a budget? We have a security camera, we have our smoke alarm, we have our door alarm, which all run on Wi-Fi. So we needed to make sure we had Wi-Fi in the vehicle, even when we weren't in the vehicle. We also have an Amazon stick. We also make sure that our tablets and everything else also run off the Wi-Fi in the van.
Stuart has an O2 mobile, which is on contract because it's new. So he's kind of stuck with O2 data. He's getting unlimited, however. I've got Stuart's old phone because I just get hand-me-downs and it's unlocked, so I can choose any network at all. Obviously, while we're out and about, we've got our phones with us, so we need a solution for inside the van.
The USB dongle that we have was about £20 on Amazon. You can get about 10 devices up on it. It simply fits into a little USB port in your vehicle. If you don't have any USB ports in your vehicle, we are doing a little video on them to show you how to fit them. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Another thing that we did do before we got this dongle, if you have an old mobile phone, you can use that. You can simply have it on charge, leave it in your van, share your internet off it. There you go, you've got a dongle.
So the trick here is that we've got 3 SIMs all on different networks, which gives us the best opportunity of getting some kind of signal wherever we are. There are only 4 mobile networks. That's EE, O2, 3 and Vodafone. If you've got Tesco Mobile or giffgaff or Smarty, they will run on one of those 4 networks. We found on our travels around the UK that EE is being the best for us, then O2 and then 3 after that. Can't comment on Vodafone because we don't have a Vodafone SIM yet.
People tend to cringe at the fact of when you say unlimited data, but it isn't as bad or as expensive as you could think. Vodafone is £35 a month for unlimited internet, which is probably one of the reasons why we didn't go with Vodafone. O2 is quite similar, that's £33 a month for unlimited data.
But this is where it gets interesting. On Amazon, you can buy an EE preloaded SIM for unlimited data for 13 months at £199.99p. That works out £15.39 a month for unlimited data. Considerably less than the other networks. This is what we use. It works really, really well for us. If you don't want to pay out that kind of money up front, there is another network called Smarty. They run on the 3 network, so it's not the best coverage in the UK, but it's acceptable. Their price is £20 a month for unlimited data. So with Smarty, there is no contract, so you can pause, restart whenever you want, which is great and handy over the winter months if your van's in storage. Smarty also do a social tariff, so if you're on certain benefits, your price is reduced down to £12 a month. £12 a month for unlimited data is pretty good, but you have to be on certain benefits.
There is other deals and certain deals with certain suppliers. It is really, really overwhelming. When we looked, there were so many. Personally, for us, one of the best things to do is check out Martin Lewis. Check out his website. He keeps you updated all the time with different deals and different tariffs that are coming and going through all the different networks.
The setup that we have has worked for us for nearly a year that we've been on the road. We've been through southern Scotland, Somerset, Yorkshire, the Midlands, the North East. We've pretty much been around the country, Cornwall recently as well, and it's worked really, really well for us. We are heavy users. Stuart's always watching TV and films, TikTok, YouTube videos. We upload our YouTube videos. I'm a heavy data user because I've got other projects going where I'm uploading lots of data to the cloud. So we are heavy users, and it has really worked well for us.
You don't actually need all this complicated, expensive setup. You can just go and get an EE SIM card, 200 quid for the whole entire year, chuck it in an old phone, leave your phone on charge. That's you got internet in your van in a dongle. Cost you 200 quid for a year. Bargain. Now for them tips and tricks. And I'm going to get Andrew to explain these because he's the techie. So Andrew, come on.
So first one is positioning of your dongle or your old phone. Put it next to a window and you'll get a lot better coverage than if you just leave it on a table or a worktop or somewhere else in your van. Your van is going to act like a Faraday cage. It's going to block the signal out because there's a lot of metal, wood and other materials which will block the signal. So put it near a window, you will get better signal. So my first test is sitting with the phone in my hand, just using it as you would normally do. So this is the results I'm getting just sat here. And then the second test is I'm going to try all 3 windows in the back of the van because I know we get different results. So first one is against here. As I said, position your phone in a window rather than somewhere where there's lots of wood and metal. So that's the result we're getting from window 1. Let's try it on the back window. And the result there. And then finally we're going to move here and try it in this window. So you can see there's a difference, and that just proves the point that location of your dongle or your Wi-Fi or your old phone is important where you're going to put it. One of the best places we found to put is actually in the front window. So we have a magnetic device on the windscreen and we just stick the phone onto the windscreen. Number 2, 4G can actually be faster than 5G during certain parts of the day, especially tea time when the kids have come home from school, people are finishing work and everybody's getting on the phones. So sometimes it's better to switch back to 4G rather than the 5G. Number 3, some devices do get better signal than others. iPhones do get better signals than other devices. So if you've got an old iPhone, use that rather than something else. You can buy a USB extension cable which will allow you to move your phone or your dongle anywhere in the van wherever there's a USB port. So we've actually put our dongle into a plastic bag and tied it and put it through the skylights before, just to get a signal off the roof, and it works. You can check your speed using Google's speed checker or an app like Open Signal, which you can download from Play Store or the iPhone store.
Well, I hope that these little hints and tips in this video has helped you get your internet sorted in your van, just like Clever Hooklogs here got ours sorted. If you have any questions or you would like any advice, don't forget to leave a comment for Andrew to answer, of course, because I'm no good. I just moan when it doesn't work.
Yeah, he does moan when it doesn't work really, really badly. Up in the right side of the screen here is a link to our survival guide playlist, which has other videos on how to do things, or how we found how to do things, which may help you.
If you've enjoyed this week's video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button up here. And if you would like to see more from us and any more little hints and tricks about how we survive van life, it's down there somewhere. Bye!
Bye!